so this was pretty unexpected, but we actually have a boss challenge event with my favourite, or one of my favourite dragons in the entire game, Mr. Caterpillar Dragon. So, I imagine that this is just going to be the same as previous boss challenge events, where we have to take on fights, and every 3 to 4 fights, we have to face a special boss dragon. But over time, as you do more fights, the elements that you can use will be lowered, so we'll have to only use a very small amount of elements. And obviously, the longer we go on, the longer the timers will be between the fights. So, fight number 1 is going to be super easy because we can use any elements that we want. And you can see that we have a 43-second timer until the next fight. But essentially, we have to beat 4 rounds of this map here to be able to unlock the beautiful, the absolute perfection that is Mr. Caterpillar. He's not the greatest epic in the game because he is an earth, plant, and energy dragon, but I love his egg, and I love how derpy he is, and he will remain in my top 3 favourites, so I'm excited about it. But on top of that, we do actually have those special winter finale card packs on air quote sale or on offer. It says it's 25% off, but the way that these card packs work is each box has an equal chance of containing any one of this year's limited time holiday dragons. So we have the legendary what's it called? Ice Spike. I almost forgot that. I just always call the Ice Spike the Dark Ice and the Dark Ice the Ice Spike. I don't know what it is, but we've got him. We have the Present Dragon, we have the Posh Dragon, we have Santa Claus, we have the Big Tree, we've got the Elf, and we have Mr. Ginger in these boxes. So, average number of rewards per 100 card packs opened, nothing, apparently. But the problem with these packs, like I imagined it would be, is the fact that obviously you can get 1 full dragon every time you open the packs, which is pretty good, right? But they're 30 dragon tickets. And if you want to know what that equates to in base cost, 30 dragon tickets is like, what, 800-ish gems, something like that, 700-ish gems, which is quite a lot of money. 700 gems? For the chance of you accidentally getting a ginger dragon doesn't sound like the best offer to me. The only way that I would say this would be worth it is if, say, you've already got a ton of dragon tickets that maybe you've saved up through the whale mart or something else, or you've got it through the dragon collector leaderboards. But apart from that, I probably would not recommend you buy it. I mean, none of those dragons in particular are that great, including the Ice Spike himself, because he's okay, but he's not the best legendary out there. But, you know, I guess the temptation's probably going to be too great for some people. So, you know, each of these, the skipping at the moment is really cheap as well. I don't want to have to spend my gems because we are super close to being able to buy another 20 days of VIP. So I am not going to spend them. I will not. Brain, do not try and bully me into doing it, or we are going to have a big problem here. Do we get it? 6 hours. No. We're looking for a 1-day breeding time, or the 2-day breeding time for Lilith with this breed that we're doing, because obviously we have the chance of breeding Yarn, or we have the chance of breeding the Legendary, but man, I don't know, it's just all of these card packs. Every time I'm like, look, I'm gonna have high hopes. I don't believe that there's a 100% guarantee that these packs are going to be really expensive, but they are. They are quite expensive, so make sure you weigh it up properly before you buy them. And then the other offer that we have on at the moment is for the Horn Dragon, some food, and a habitat for £8. Is this worth it? I mean, the Horn Dragon is one of the better epic dragons out there. Like, Shadow, Light, and Energy is actually pretty damn good. He's got really high attack. The only problem really is that, you know, he is an epic, and he doesn't have high health. So, I mean, £8 I don't think is worth it for him, unless you are a die-hard collector, and you will, like, I don't know, murder a young man for the dragon. Apart from that, I would not particularly recommend purchasing it. I feel like I say that every time. It's like, oh look, there's a new offer on DML. Do I recommend you buy this? No! Well, I say that every time except for the clam. And speaking of which, the clam was actually on sale the other day, so for anyone that does like having a ton of gems and is really good at just hoarding them and not spending them, and actually saving them, you know, buying the clam when they are on sale is like the best value you are ever going to get gems-wise in game, and it's pretty much one of the only times I bother to actually put any money on DML anymore. Because, I mean, what do the gems get you out of it? You get, like, 2 or 3 months of VIP, probably, and then you can spend the gems on, like, an upgrade for, like, your portal or something. Depends on what you need. It's the same with all upgrades. It's like, there is so much that you can spend gems on in this game that you really have to be picky about what in particular you want. And so the things we always recommend here are hatchery upgrades, level 2 minimum, level 3 is recommended. Then we've got portal upgrades, which are necessary for the map. And then we have legendaries and divines that need to get their elements unlocked. So that is sort of the priority order I normally suggest. So hatchery, then portal, then dragon unlocks. And then after that, it's like, I don't know, keep upgrading your VIP, or, you know, keep your VIP active because you get more portal energy and stuff like that. There are a lot of benefits to VIP, which is why if you ever do decide to purchase any gems, do it in a smart way so that you don't waste them. There is absolutely nothing worse than, you know, say you're someone that's never really spent gems in the game before, and then one day you go, you know what, this clam is on sale, it's only $2 and I get a ton of gems, I'm gonna do it. What you don't want to do then is just spending it on utter crap. Because trust me, I see a lot of people do that. They will go ahead and just spend their gems on, like, speeding up egg timers during gem spending events. And that is another thing. You can also save up all of your gems in that for gem spending events. Like, if you can do without re-enabling your VIP for a while, then the plan is wait for a gem spending event and then spend them then. There's a lot of little sneaky ways you can be a little bit more optimal about it. But you do have to be very, very patient because you're never guaranteed that those sorts of things are going to come back. You just hope and pray that they do, basically. So, how many of these can we get? 26 out of 30, so we're very, very close to having enough green, and then just a few more extraordinary legendary, and Andy is there. Oh god, it's gonna feel so good when we have Andy fully upgraded again. But anyway, let's take on this perfume dragon, and by that I mean let's one-shot this perfume dragon. You poor, poor soul. You poor defenseless soul. So, the only other thing that I really haven't mentioned yet is the fact that, you know, the boss challenge is 7 days long, so it is a week-long event, and realistically, you do have to be really on it with these events. If you keep missing timers, especially at the beginning, like there's a 4-minute cooldown, 10-minute cooldown, 20-minute cooldown, if you're not coming back consistently, you're gonna get really far behind in these boss challenge events, and to be honest with you, the boss challenge events have been tricky in the past, to say the least, and I don't believe they've changed the timers this time around, but let me know if they have and you notice any distinct changes. All that I know is that I am excited to get Mr. Caterpillar because we didn't get him from the... It was the Dragon's Delight event, right? I'm not going crazy. I'm pretty sure it was a Dragon's Delight event where he was in before. And, of course, we're not going to win Dragon's Delight events in our bracket because just because I'm VIP level 19, it means that I will never, ever, from this day onwards, complete or get the top spots in a Dragon's Delight event ever again. Because every single Dragon's Delight event that I have played on my PC account, I have people that have spent hundreds, literally hundreds, and up to thousands before. So I just don't bother. If you're someone that has a lower level account or an account that doesn't have VIP levels on it, Lucky you. Lucky you. You actually have freelo in trying to finish off those events, but personally, I would rather not spend hundreds of dollars just to get a singular Dragon's Delight event dragon. I'm sure that that's not just me, but apparently some people are insane when it comes to the amount that they want to spend in this game. So anyway, I've finally done collecting all of our gold. I hate it. I hate having to collect my gold without my gold vault. I hate it so much. But regardless, make sure you get on to this event. Make sure you are logging in consistently, because otherwise you are going to lose. It's going to be tough, but I am going for him. If nothing else, we have to get Mr. Caterpillar this week. So for now, thank you very much for joining me. Good luck, and until next time, I will see you then.